Do you want to know the best methods to farm Lumina to make your characters godly? You are in the right place. I spent countless hours optimizing these Lumina farming methods so I can give you the fastest and most efficient spots that will save you a lot of your precious time. Following these methods will let you earn hundreds of Grandiose Catalysts for your upgrade needs or earn more than a whopping 160 to 260 worth of Lumina per hour. For the sake of the video, I'm showing my updated general farming build for all of the spots on this list. I highly suggest taking the time to follow all of my suggestions on the screen right now so you can replicate all of the strategies that I'm going to show you later on. The general farming build's main focus is to burst down all of our targets during the first turns as much as possible for maximum gains and efficiency. Stacking up as much AP during the first turn and damage multipliers were the things I focus on. So Luminas or Pictos such as At Death's Door, Augmented First Strike, Glass Cannon, First Offensive, and Immaculate, and so on are suggested. You'll get the idea. I'm using CL and MyL for the first set of farming methods with a character level of 99. If you haven't maxed your character levels yet, I've recently covered the best of the best Act 3 or endgame spots which you can use to level up your characters from level 50 to 99 in the quickest time possible. So if you just started Act 3 and you want to prepare for this guide, check the video in the description or click the card here. If you followed my recent endgame leveling guide, you already know that Renoir's Draft is the best place to farm XP and Lumina in the entire game. However, farming Lumina is a little bit difficult compared to the leveling methods that I have shown in my previous video, so I made a separate guide for Lumina farming. It is because our new targets in this area are pretty much the strongest types of mini bosses in the game and require the right kind of setup to farm efficiently. Your relationship with SKA should be maxed as well to unlock his diving ability so you can access Renoir's Draft, which I am showing the location on the screen right now. Once you manage to enter the location, and if this is your first time here, proceed until you reach the Golden Tree Expedition flag. Rest at this checkpoint and it is going to be our main starting point for this spot. To start the actual method, follow the narrow pathway and proceed to the nearest open area with 2 Nevrons guarding the location. Do a preemptive strike to start the match. Once the battle starts, cast CL's Fortune Fury and buffs Mayel with double damage. Mayel will take her turn and she will cast Phantom Strike to damage all targets and end the fight. Apparently, she can wipe the mini bosses in this method without CL's help, so good thing CL is at our disposal. Once the fight is done, head to your left and find the 2 Creation Nevrons that are guarding the area as well. Do a preemptive strike and perform the same strategy that we did in the previous fight. Mayel will still manage to one-turn kill these mini bosses because of the double damage buff. After the fight, head back to the flag to reset the run, rinse and repeat. When it comes to farming gains, each run lasts around 1 minute and 11 seconds with loading times included when resetting the run. Each run gives you 4 Lumina and 4 Grandiose Catalysts and occasional recoats as well. Do this method consistently in an hour and we are looking at a great amount of 188 Luminas and Grandiose with varying amounts of recoats for your character building needs. But we are not done yet since the merchant in this area is still the best spot when it comes to raw XP and Lumina gains per hour. A spot that can give you a minimum of 211 Lumina per hour or more since Lumina drops in this method varies. The Golden Tree Expedition flag is still the key checkpoint for this run. To start the actual method, engage the nearest enemy pack from the flag to start the match. Our goal here is to drain Mayel's HP with CL's Our Sacrifice skill, so Mayel will have access to more damage multipliers. Mayel will then cast Stendhal to one-shot the creation. Look at that, 6.4 million damage, and keep in mind this is already post-nerf damage. Mayel will take another turn and cast another Stendhal to end the match. After the fight, don't heal Mayel since we need her HP below 10% of her max HP to retain her insane damage multipliers. Next is accessing the grappling mechanism to reach the upper area and find the merchant and challenge him in a duel to start the actual method. Pick Mayel and once the fight starts, cast Phantom Strike to damage all of the targets in this match and end the fight. In every match, you will be getting a minimum of 1 Lumina and Grandiose Catalyst, but sometimes you will be getting 2 Luminas per fight. You can reset the run by simply doing a rematch, rinse and repeat. Each run lasts around 17 to 18 seconds and gives you 1 to 2 Lumina per run as mentioned. and Grandiose Catalyst as well. Do this consistently in an hour and we are looking at a crazy minimum of 211 Lumina and Grandiose Catalysts. Since the drop greatly varies, you'll be getting even more Lumina than this. If you're getting value so far, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video and engaging in the comments helps me a lot. Join our Discord server and discuss role-playing games such as this, and I appreciate your support. But what if I told you you can even increase your Lumina gains per hour up to a minimum of 260 Lumina and potentially even more? To achieve such a crazy amount of Lumina gains, we need to build Monaco properly, and this guy is even stronger than Mael, at least when it comes to AoE damage. This setup is perfect if you are looking for another setup to use. I'm telling you, he can solo all of the spots and methods so far like a cakewalk. The key to making this method work is getting his best weapon in the game, which is Joyaro, allowing Monaco to start in Almighty Mask when the battle starts. Second is the Sakapatat fire skill, which deal a huge tons of AoE damage, like a crazy amount of damage that can one-shot any type of mobs in Renoir's draft. And yes, even the mini bosses without any kind of buff from your other party members. Get the Joyaro weapon and Sakapatat fire skill by beating the ultimate Sakapatat optional boss in Endless Sanctuary, and I'm showing you the location on the screen right now. Just use the same CL and Mael build that I showed you in this guide and you can beat these bosses easily. Once you get the Sakapatat fire skill and Monaco's best weapon, find the merchant in this area and make sure to buy the powerful shield picto for even more damage multipliers, and get Monaco's costume as well if you want to. Max upgrade Joyaro to level 33, and in my opinion, it is worth the investment for the returns Monaco can give you later on. Make sure you follow my equipment setup here and Lumina build so you can replicate my results later on. The build stacked up our usual damage multipliers and solo fight multipliers as well. Once Monaco's build is ready, head back to Renoir's draft to start our runs. We will be accessing the same spots and methods compared in the previous one, and let's do the merchant method first. Challenge the merchant with Monaco, and once the battle starts, cast Sakapatat fire skill to nuke all targets and end the fight. Re-challenge the guy for more Lumina drops as much as you want. Monaco can clear merchant runs a little bit faster than Mael with a clear time of 15 seconds. Do this consistently in an hour and we are looking at for a minimum of 225 Lumina or even more because the drop varies. But Monaco's build will truly shine in the creation route or method since runs are significantly faster compared to when using CL and Mael. Engage the first set of mobs here and use the Sakapatat fire skill and watch the enemies go burn in one turn kill. Head to the second pack of creation and do the same strategy and watch how both creation melts like nothing when getting hit by Monaco's Sakapatat fire skill. Monaco can clear this farming method in a lightning fast 50 to 51 seconds, giving you a whopping a minimum of 260 Lumina and Grandiose with varying recoat gains as well. Truly the best Lumina farm method in the game. Just in case you are wondering how Monaco can do this alone, aside from the insane damage multiplier that are slotted on this guy, the Sakapatat fire skill also has an added damage multiplier when Monaco is in the Almighty Mask, which is always the case thanks to his Joyaro weapon. The creation void skill is a good alternative as well, which you can get obviously from the creation enemies in this area. Its damage multipliers adds up as well when this skill hits the same targets. Pick the best methods that works best for you and farm Lumina like there's no tomorrow. But what if you just started Act 3 and looking for the best spots to level up fast? Click on this video and I will catch you on the next one.